Hello, my friend, and welcome to Wisdom Trek. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, your guide to wisdom and creating a living legacy. Thank you for joining us for our 5-day-per-week wisdom and legacy building podcast. This is day 608 of our trek, and today is Philosophy Friday. Every Friday, we will ponder some of the basic truths and mysteries of life and how they can impact us in creating our living legacy. Currently, we are on an extended multi-week trek as we explore the teachings of some of my virtual mentors such as Jim Rohn, Zig Ziglar, and Earl Nightingale. The core of the current trek is based primarily on Jim Rohn's book called The 5 Major Pieces to the Life Puzzle. I have learned a considerable amount from reading and rereading this book on my own trek of life, and I trust that you'll benefit from it also. Keeping in continuity of Wisdom Trek, I have adapted it to The 5 Trails on Life's Trek. We are broadcasting from our studios at the Big House in Marietta, Ohio. It has been a busy week of activities with both work and additional responsibilities surrounding Hazel's leukemia treatments and testing. I was able to invest Wednesday with our grandson Gideon on a school field trip and then assisting him with a school project. It was a great day, and although I had to set aside some of my work duties, this is the type of focus shifts that I desire for my life as I build my living legacy each day. As we remain in camp the next few weeks, we will sit around the campfire and review the 5 trails on Life's Trek that we completed last Friday. And that leads me to this thought. I have a sense of urgency in my life to make sure that the trails that I trek each day are creating a living legacy for my children, my grandchildren, and others that I influence. As we wrap up this series over the next few weeks, it is my desire to pass this sense of urgency on to you. So as we remain in camp, let us ponder and consider the 5 trails on Life's Trek, Conclusion Part 1. As we begin our conclusion, as a reminder, our overall extended trek covered these 5 trails: philosophy, attitude, activities, results, and lifestyle. So how do we develop a sense of urgency? In summarizing all that we've shared during these past 2 months on our Philosophy Friday series, perhaps it would be accurate to say that our ultimate success or failure depends on these 3 fundamental things: what you know, how you feel about what you know, and what you do with and about all that you feel and all that you do know. There is another fundamental that must be mastered if you are truly serious about making meaningful changes in your life. This last fundamental is where all the individual's trails that we have traveled merge into one cohesive life trek. You see, it is quite possible that after applying all the principles that I have taught over these many weeks, you could still fall far short of your objectives. Despite all of your efforts to refine your philosophy, to develop an attitude that is conducive to success, to work harder on yourself, to study the results, and then to live a more unique lifestyle, all that you dream of becoming, seeing, having, and experiencing may still elude you. Why would you, if you are serious about making important changes, still be wandering around in circles rather than moving ahead? Why would you, if you are planting the seeds, fail to reap a bountiful harvest? I think it all boils down to the human comfort zone. Perhaps part of the answer to these questions may be that it is because you already have so much that you tend to settle for so little. Just about everyone has a place to live, a mobile phone, a television, a car, and some source of income. You have clothes to wear and food to eat. With your basic needs taken care of, you drift into a dangerous place called the comfort zone. You lack either a sense of overwhelming desperation or the incredible force of inspiration to drive you into the marketplace. You might often wish for more, and you might even frequently desire more. So it boils down to this: you have neither the burning need nor the burning desire to do what it takes to have more. The most dangerous aspect of the comfort zone is that it seems to affect your hearing. And you might ask, what does that mean? The more comfortable you are, the more oblivious you become to the sound of the ticking clock. In your mind, there always seems to be so much time ahead of you. You unwittingly squander the present moment. You use it for entertaining yourself rather than preparing yourself. If you live in the comfort zone, you may develop a strange philosophy about human immortality. You say to yourself, I have all the time that I need to carve out my personal success story. There's always tomorrow. There's always next week, always next month, and always next year. There is no real cause for concern. There is no need to do anything about changing right now. After all, it won't always be the way it is now. By this time next year, things will be different for me. So for now, for this moment, and for this day, you are full of good intentions about improving your circumstances, and you remain content with the way things are. You might think to yourself, today will be a day of relaxation, or for making more plans, or for watching a little TV, or for spending a few moments, which turns into hours surfing the internet, or for gathering strength for a new offensive against mediocrity that will begin tomorrow. Again, you say to yourself, tomorrow I will get up early and I will stay up late, and I will invest all my talents and resources for the purpose of making dramatic changes in my life. Now, if this describes you, you are a person with good intentions but no sense of urgency. It is so easy to rationalize this. I read 3 books last month, so I'll take this month off. I worked hard this week, so I'll just relax tomorrow. I should probably make that call today, but what's another day? Tomorrow will do. We all fall into these sticky traps that mire us in the muck of the present moment. Remember, we discussed before that small errors in judgment repeated every day, and you know the rest. Where does this leave you, and what will be your results? The book of Proverbs is chock full of precepts that can help you along your life's trek, and here are a couple. Proverbs chapter 13, verse 4. Lazy people want much, but get little, but those who work hard will prosper. Proverbs 21, verse 5. Good planning and hard work leads to prosperity, but hasty shortcuts lead to poverty. We are deliberately taking our trek slowly on the 5 trails on life's trek as we remain in camp for a few weeks and ponder all that we have explored. Today we reviewed the reason that we need to generate a sense of urgency because it is so easy to get stuck in our comfort zone. We learned that the small errors in judgment repeated every day will have serious consequences. On our next Philosophy Friday, we will continue to invest time back at camp around our campfire as we summarize the 5 trails on life's trek and focus on today is yesterday's tomorrow. So join us next Friday for these additional insights. I know that you'll find these insights interesting and profitable in living your rich and satisfying life. Our next trek is on Monday, and we will finish our series called The Tools in Gramson's Backpack, where we will equip you with the tools needed to impact the lives of others. So encourage your friends and family to join us, and then come along with us on Monday for another day of Wisdom Trek, Creating a Legacy. If you'd like to listen to any of the past daily treks or read their associated journals, they are all available at wisdom-trek.com. You can also subscribe through iTunes or Google Play so that each day's trek will be downloaded to you automatically. And I want to say thank you for allowing me to be your guide, your mentor, but most importantly, I am your friend as I serve you through the Wisdom Trek podcast and journal. And as we take this trek of life together, let us always live abundantly, love unconditionally, listen intentionally, learn continuously, lend to others generously, lead with integrity, and then leave a living legacy each day. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, reminding you to keep moving forward, enjoy your journey, and then create a great day every day. See you on Monday.